Hey guys, try number 2 on this video. So, different topic than usual today. Liz Pibito here, and I'm going to show you how I hack my composting for the winter time. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn this around. Okay, get my finger out of the way here. Okay, so if you're anything like me, you like to not throw away your food scraps because I do organic gardening, and food scraps turn into fresh soil if you compost them. But in the wintertime when it's cold, a lot of times it can be a pain in the booty to, trek out to your compost pile and deal with it. So this is what I do. This is my herb garden container. It's a, raised bed. It's basically a horse watering trough that I use for my herb garden during the summer or spring, summer, and fall here in Texas. And by the time the growing season is over, my bed has compressed way down, probably like a good 8 inches from the top. So if I didn't compost directly into my bed, I would have to replace the soil every year with mushroom compost or whatever. So this is what I do to create new soil. I compost directly into my bed. So you could do this into your gardening beds. You can also it's basically dump composting. You could dump compost directly into your flower beds, whatever. So this is what I do. Very quickly, I'm just going to show you. So during the week when I'm cooking, I keep a gallon Ziploc bag. My hands are dirty because I've already dug my pit here for y'all. But I have a gallon Ziploc bag, and then I collect my food scraps in the gallon Ziploc bag. And the reason you want to do that if you're going to keep them in the house is because if you don't have it in a Ziploc bag, you're going to get fruit flies. And if you've ever had fruit flies, you don't want fruit flies. Okay, so what kind of things can you compost? Raw fruit and vegetable scraps. So it doesn't really work well if you do things like cooked fruits and vegetables, and definitely nothing with seasoning or especially salt on it, because your friends in composting are composting worms, and salt will kill a worm. And so don't kill the worms, don't do it. Okay, so also I put in there tea bags, coffee grounds, and eggshells. Okay, so I've just cut up a pineapple today, so I've got that. So anyway, all you're gonna do is you're gonna start in your bed with 2 to 3 inches of some kind of brown compost material. So this is my backyard. You can see we have a lot of trees, so leaves are what I use. So I start off with applying 2 to 3 inches of leaves, and then as I compost, I put another 2 to 3 inches of leaves on top of the fruit and vegetable scraps. So what I do is I add 6 to 8 inches of leaves to my bin, and then I just dig a pit, so I don't have to go gather leaves and put it on top. So what I've done is I've dug a pit here, and you want it to be pretty deep. You want your stuff to get down there. And then guys, this is all there is to it. You dump it in. Okay, and then you cover it with your leaves, and that's it. And in 3 to 4 months, you don't have to turn it, you don't have to do anything, it will be fresh soil. So this is I've been doing this for about a month now, and this is some of the soil that's starting to get made. But I want to show you over here, because I do have composting worms in here. I want to show you over here, and I'm not afraid of worms, so I'm sorry if it grosses people out that I'm just handling worms and stuff, but you can see right there, they love this. And so what they do, if you'll add some composting worms, and composting worms are red wiggler worms. They are not big, gross nightcrawler worms. That's a full-grown composting worm. I used to own a worm composting farm. Fun facts about Liz. But if you'll add a pound of composting worms to your bed or to your garden, they will help break it down even quicker. So by the time spring comes around, this will all be fresh soil. organic, fresh, not only organic, fresh soil, but it be compost. So it'll be highly nutritious for my plants come spring, meaning I don't even have to fertilize because it's ready to go. So anyway, I just wanted to share with y'all my little hack. It's so easy. There's no reason to just throw away your fruits and vegetable scraps, especially if you have a herb or vegetable garden. You want to, create new soil for your garden. That's it. Bye-bye.